Hi everyone, we are discussing about control flow activities in Azure Data Factory. We have already discussed on get metadata activity and filter activity. In this session, we will discuss on if activity as a control flow activity. If activity, as we know that we have already worked on if condition in other programming languages, it works the similar way here in Azure Data Factory. The if activity, it will evaluate true or false. So if it is true, then it will set some particular activities to be done after the result, and if it evaluates false, then some set of activities will be done based on the condition. So let's see how it works. Let's see example in Azure Data Factory from the portal. Just a quick recap, we have already worked on get metadata and filter. Get metadata retrieves all the metadata of the files from a folder which we have stored in our storage account, and it gives all the file names, modified date, created date, all these things, and we have retrieved the file names, and these file names we have used as a input for the filter condition, and we have retrieved the files which contains the word person. Now we will implement the if condition. Let's say a scenario that what we will retrieve from the filter activity as output, there is no file, and that we will check through the if condition. Then what happens if there is no file or the output is empty? So in that condition, we can use to check that, we can use the if condition. In the if condition, there are two set of activities will be performed. First is based on the true evaluation, and second is for the false evaluation. So let's do the setup. Here first we'll give a condition. Based on this condition, it will evaluate true or false. So we want to check if the output what we retrieved from the filter activity is empty or not. So let's see what all functions we have. We have here lot many functions. So let's check if we have anything to check if the output is empty or not. So here we have the empty function. We can use this, and if we will hover on this empty function, we can see its definition. Returns true if object, array or string is empty, and it has given one example also. So here it will check on the filter activity output. So the parameter will be the filter activity output. This is our activity output. We can click on this. So this is our condition. Then some properties we need to set. Here, after giving the expression, we have two cases, true and false. For this true, if we will click on edit, we can give some condition, we can set some activities here which will be performed if the if condition, if the output of the if condition is true, and if the output of the if condition is false, for that we can set some activities here. So this is how we can set the if condition based on our requirement. So thanks for watching this video. In the next video, we will create some examples of append activities from the control flow session. Thank you.